Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you get from the title, you already know that God of Wrath is out. It released on 17. I got it on 17 and read it and had to make a video on it. In this video, I'll read out the blurb, give a little like a 1-2 minutes review because I know people like want to know what the story is than the review and all that. And then I'll read the first chapter, and then there'll be another video in which I'll read out the important scenes, the fun ones, uh, and like the book deals belongs to it's based on Cecily and Xander. Cecily and Jeremy. Cecily's parents and Xander's parents have chapters. I'm gonna read that bit in the next video. I've already made a video on God of Wrath, like a little bit details before it released, so you can also watch that video if you have you don't know anything about the book. And for those who know a little, or just have an idea, for them I'm directly going to the blurb. I'm trapped by the devil. What started as an innocent mistake turned into actual hell. In my defense, I didn't mean to get involved with the mafia prince, but he barged through my defenses anyway. He stalked me from the shadow and stole me from the life I know. Jeremy Volkov might appear charming, but a true predator lurks inside. He's out to possess, own, and keep me, but I have no plans to stick around in his blood soaked world. Or so I think. So that's the blurb of the book. Okay, so the book revolves around Jeremy, who is an heir to the Russian, New York Broadway, and his parents are Adrian and Leah. I think it's Leah. Jeremy, he is a very savage and very unapologetic sociopath kind of. Now before going into details, I'll tell you something about this book does not have any no cheating involved, and there is violence. There is a lot of kink and sexual content, so like be careful before reading it. There is a happy ever after also, and there is a lot of trauma, so just make sure that before reading you are quite equipped with all the warnings. Now first off, these both, like Jeremy and Cecily, like the writer has been leaving clues that they are both going to be paired up since the first book. And you've always seen that Jeremy is someone who does not care about anyone, but Cecily is someone who initially just broke his walls, and then when she wanted to back out, there was no way out for her. And I was so happy that when she was drunk one night, and she thought she was texting Landon, and instead it was Jeremy. And like when you're reading it from the point of view of Cecily, I was so disappointed that why is she texting this to Landon? Why is Rina making it happen? But then you see, okay, fine, it went to Jeremy because she was drunk and she was actually stalking Jeremy before the text. So she sent it to Jeremy, and I was like, oh, that is good. And Cecily, she from the outside will seem as a very good girl, but she has different interests, and she's also been through some stuff in her life, which she has not told to anyone because of she's the mom of the group, so she, just to protect everyone, she didn't share her pain. But I loved how supportive the people were when they got to know, and I loved Ava, her best friend, because after she knows about what Cecily goes through, there's a scene where Remington is actually teasing Cecily for being a prude, and Ava takes her side, and that is really, really very good. I don't know why my face has become so um, bright all of a sudden, but yeah. What I could expect more from the book will be the groveling when they broke up. More so when Cecily broke up with Jeremy. It was like Jeremy could have done a little more of Jeremy could have done a little more of groveling and all that. And also, like, the makeup scene could have been a little more dramatic. But yet, it was good. And this book shows the next book is going to be on Landon. And also, did you guys see the latest news which Rina posted? That the final book in the series, which is on Ava and Ellie, will be out in 2024. And that is disappointing because they are someone like, since the Royal Elite series epilogue, they are someone who have been, like the most anticipated one, and they are the one who are getting the last book in the series. Plus it's going to be released like what, next to next year, which is like so far. So a little sad about that, but still she told that there may be another book. There may not only be six books in the series, there may be a seventh one on Remington and I think Ariel, who is the younger daughter of Nash, Cole, I mean. So let's fingers crossed. And the next video is going to come up soon with the first chapter. So bye bye. Thank you for watching. Now, Jeremy and Cecily are two people who are very different from each other. So you do not expect them, in any scenario to be together. But Rina has somehow made it work. And Jeremy is just like his father. He knows he is to, inherit the mafia. So he is very, like unemotional and broody and like very cutthroat kind of person. And then we have Cecily. She's the mother of the group, cares about everyone, and I love her friendship with Ava. Like, they are a group of four friends, but Ava and Cecily are especially very very close. And throughout the book you see how much Cecily has actually grown up, kind of like how mature, like the positive changes, how her character has developed, and how comfortable she has become in her own, and how comfortable she's become in her own skin, and in herself. It's like remarkable. And now I'll not waste a lot of time and read out the first chapter of the book. Here it is. And there is a chapter, which is based from Adrian's point of view, which is really good. And then there is Cecily. She is the daughter of Xander and Kimberly, who are from the Royal Elite series. If you have not read that series, you need to go and read that one because it's so like a really good one. And Xander, there's a like a whole chapter from Xander and Kim's Point, and especially Xander's one, it is so funny. Now if you've already read the Royal Elite series, you know that the four horsemen, they had a group chat, and that's what the writer has tried to do in this book also with the heathens. Like there are two schools, na, the British school and the English one, the British and the American one. So she's tried to create a group chat here also. It is good, but I would say nothing compares to the Royal Elite ones. In